spot. 8:33, it's Sherry and Bieber, the Happy Morning Show.
Beautiful 60s today, 70s the rest of the weekend. It's 52 now.
Now we've got Jennifer, one of the ladies who started a local company, Relish. They're at, right now they're at 3835 West 12th.
That is correct.
They weren't always there, Bieber. No, they began, I think, inside one of their homes, and we've got Jennifer on the line. This is part of our Happy Summer Series. This one we're going to talk to local businesses that have really prospered and thrived and really have done some original, unique things. And first, Jennifer, we kind of have to go back in time. Okay, Jennifer, it's 1995. What's going on? How did Relish even come to be?
Well, it's really a fantastic sort of American-born story. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I had a jewelry studio in my house because I did graduate with a metalsmithing degree. And my son, Spencer, who was 6 at the time, found a piece of beach glass, and he asked me to make him a ring. And I did, and I loved the marriage of the sterling silver and the cobalt blue piece of glass. And I had an idea. I made a necklace for myself. Terry and I were starting out on another venture, and I said, I think I've got an idea. I wore this necklace, and the first day I wore it, one woman wanted to order 5 of them.
Wow. So it all began with you just making something for your child, and then you thought, wow, I want something for myself, and you made it for yourself, and then someone saw it, and it just kind of grew from there.
Right, and then it was a perfect idea to me. I could still be at home with my children. I could take them to the beach. That was like going to the office, and coming back home and making the jewelry, which is what I had always wanted to do. And people were attracted to it. So for about the first 6 months, word of mouth was getting out, and people started calling and knocking. And I went to Terry and said, I have this idea. Why don't you give me a year of your life? I think I'm onto something here. And she's the more gregarious and outgoing one, so I needed her for a little bit of backbone and support. And here we are almost 18 years later.
Now, how did you know Terry originally?
She's my sister.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that makes it even better, right?
It does, because it's like, a family does well.
Right, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
I mean, you trust each other. You know how the other thinks. You know how, the good qualities of the other, and you know the bad qualities, so you can kind of work it to your advantage.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, even if we have a disagreement or don't get along, we're still sisters. So I can't get rid of her, and she really can't get rid of me.
Jennifer, when did you know that it was something that was eventually, you knew it was going to grow even beyond what you envisioned for Relish?
I would say probably, we had a really good idea right from the beginning, but as we did the first show, which was, we worked out of my house for quite a long time, and we did the first Discover Presque Isle show, and we were received so well that we came home just on a natural high, and Terry said, wow, I think the sky's the limit here.
Wow.
And Erie really embraced us, and we eventually moved into a little place down on Westlake Road and stayed there for 3 years until we were busting at the seams. And for the first 6 years, we didn't advertise at all.
Wow. Well, you didn't have to, because everybody, it was the
Word of mouth.
Yeah, people of Erie were you're like your best salespeople.
And it was new, and it was something different. And when we contacted the Chamber and other business organizations to give us a hand, there wasn't an industry in sea glass. There wasn't anything. And now, 18 years later, there's national organizations, there's festivals popping up all over the country, there's a worldwide community.
And our Relish of Erie started it all. I think that's amazing. Now,
yeah, we are definitely on the forefront of the leading edge, for sure.
Now, Terry and Jennifer, they're sisters. They started the business Relish together. You just heard the story of how it all started. And then now here we are in 2013, and you've got the big Great Lakes Beach Glass Festival coming up Memorial Day weekend. Tell us about that. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's fantastic. The idea probably came about a year ago when the national organization, they had their festival back in 2009 here, and it was one of the most successful festivals, and they travel around the country, so they've been to California and Delaware and Virginia, etc. And Erie just really, really embraced it, and they showed up in throngs. So when the national committee thought they might want to come back to Erie, they actually decided against it and went to Virginia Beach instead.
No.
The convention center came to us and said, wait, why don't you guys do it? You guys are the people on the ground here anyhow. And so we kind of looked at each other and said, crazy? Let's do it. And we had a little help from a friend out in California who sort of helped us along with the idea, and here we are. We're so excited. We're expecting 9,000 people. We got artists from all over the country, including actually one from Japan's coming in.
To get more information, tickets, all that stuff, just go to Relish Inc. That's RELISHINC.com. Well, the series has begun, the Happy Summer Series. We've learned how Relish began, and on Monday we're going to find out more. Jennifer, thank you so much. We look forward to speaking with you on Monday.
Thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
They are like the Mrs. Fields of Erie, you know, two sisters. I just think
I don't
that's
know the Mrs.
amazing.
Fields story.
She did the cookies, Mrs. Fields cookies, the chocolate chip cookies. Okay, she began like it was, she made some cookies. People really liked it. Isn't that great?
It is.
So they've got the big Great Lakes Beach Glass Festival coming up at the Bayfront Convention Center on Memorial Day weekend.
By Saturday, May 25th from 10 to 7. Sunday, May 26th, 10 to 5.
Just $5 to get in. Kids under 12 free, so it is a family event. For more, go to the website relishinc.com. The Happy Summer Series. Happy 927.